Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's March 15th, and I am here on behalf of my little scrapbook store bringing you March's card sketch. This is new. This is the first time I'm going live on YouTube. So I'm just going to wait a couple of minutes and hope everybody comes over and joins me. Just give me a second to share it around. This is new to me, so bear with me. And I've never gone live uh, on YouTube before, so let's see. Let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're watching. Hopefully, some people will hop on. They'll see the link. Like I said, let me know if you're here. Okay. If you're here, let me know. Oh, hi, Eileen. Eileen, you're my first visitor on my very first YouTube live. Thank you for joining me. I was getting a little nervous. I was not sure if I did this right. We're trying to move everything to YouTube for lives because Facebook has changed the policy and they're deleting videos after 30 days. And we want you guys to be able to find stuff. Um, so we've moved, or I've moved. I'm going to try this out today and see how it goes. I was just worried about, people coming over. So thank you for joining me, Eileen. Eileen, are you going to be at Sherry's in 2 weeks? I know that's probably far for you guys, but I was wondering if I was going to get a chance to see you. So I'm going to hang out like another minute before I start. Um, Sorry, I was just sipping coffee. So I do have to get some stuff. I have the card sketch out. This is for um, oh, Amy. Okay, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm giving YouTube Live a shot. So far, I think it's okay. Um, oh, okay, okay. Awesome. Awesome, Eileen. Um, yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're like posting the link for YouTube when we go live so that people will come over to YouTube. I think that um there might be a way. Okay, thank you, Amy, so much. It's all kind of new to me and it's been a crazy week. So I have to follow up with the design team. I think there's a way to like broadcast it from YouTube to Facebook, but I'm not totally sure yet. So for today, giving this a shot, hopefully friends will come over and join. Um So I'm going to get started. This is the March card sketch for our 24 cards in 2025 card challenge. And this one was designed with a fabulous Amy Berry. Oh, hi, Suzanne. How are you? Hi. I'm glad too because this is kind of new because we're trying to. Hi, Jessica. Jessica, I hope I did all this right. Um, I was just telling Eileen that I'm not sure if I was like supposed to do something to get the stream directly to Facebook, but here we are. So this is my first shot. So hopefully this will do just fine for today. So this is the sketch. Fabulous Amy designed this. Okay, thank you, Jessica. I was little little foggy this morning. Um, so I've decided I've been seeing a lot of I love to watch reels on Instagram of people crafting. Funny story, I walked in on my son one day watching videos of people playing video games and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "I'm watching people play video games." And I was like, "Why would you want to sit there and watch people play video games?" And he goes, "You watch people do crafts." And I was like, "Okay, touche, you got me on that one." So anyway, I love to watch the reels that Katie Petit does. They're pretty quick. Just they're all kind of very similar, mixed media type stuff. But she does this technique where she smushes usually oxide inks onto a acrylic block and uses it to make a background. So I'm always watching them, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try that today on this card. I do have somebody in mind that I want to make a birthday card for. So I'm going to give that a shot, and I'm going to use some 49 and Market stuff. So I pulled out all of my kicking it back a little bit. Um, I grabbed my Spectrum Gardenia. So well, first of all, let me show you this tote bag. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to be able to get in there, but this is one of my 49 and Market tote bags. Guys, these are like the best tote bags. They're so pretty. So all of my 49 and Market Gardenia stuff, I store in this tote bag because Lily and I share it. Um, and we have everything in here, rub-ons, laser cuts, paper, all of it, so that when we want to work on stuff, it's all in one place. So I decided to grab this because I thought I'd want to use some of the rub-ons, which I'm going to pull out in a second because that will kind of determine what colors I think I'm going to go for. So let me turn it over this way. Rub-ons, and we've got, these are flowers, which is probably what I'm going to go for. And for some reason, I was kind of thinking of like orange. I don't know why. I don't know. This person that I'm making the card for, that's just, I don't know. That's just kind of what like inspired me with it. And I do have lots of cutouts and stuff. Maybe we'll grab those later. I'm gonna grab the washi tape just for some inspo because you guys know that like the 49 and Market, these washi tapes are fabulous. I'm just gonna put that up there. There, maybe you guys can see that just for some visual inspo. Here's another one, right? Those just look pretty, so we'll just let them hang out there because they look pretty. Um, yeah, I've got the laser cut rainbow butterflies. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But I want to get started on the background because it looks so fun to make. I'm just gonna put my small glass mat down. All right. So if you're here on YouTube with me, this is very exciting. Um, oh, that glare is going to drive me nuts. But I have overhead like fluorescent lights, and it's not best for the glare. So anyway, let's talk colors. I definitely want to use some of these rub-ons. I mean, I can. Oh, blue might be nice. Anybody have any preference of what they want to see? Let's see if I can pull up. Actually, I don't even know if I'm allowed to do that, to be honest with you. So I better not do that. I think I'm gonna pull. I think I'm gonna stick with the oranges. going to try and get a green that's going to match the green. I'm definitely going oxides. So let's see. Let's pull some colors. I'm not sure if mowed lawn or rustic wilderness is the right way to go, but I think we'll try that. Rustic wilderness. Put that over there. Let's see. I'm just looking at colors, trying to see what I think might match up. I think I'm going to grab a little bundled sage. I don't really know how much green I'm actually going to get into because of the orange. I sort of want to be mindful of, well, with oxides, I don't really have to worry about mixing if I let them dry in between layers. What kind of words? Like, I don't want to do carved pumpkin. I don't want this to be like a Halloween card. Let's see, dried marigold, maybe? Also, my colors are a little out of order here, but that's okay. Maybe dried marigold and then something like a little bit brighter. Definitely not carved pumpkin. Kind of leaning towards rusty hinge. I just don't want to grab anything that's like, so see that spice marmalade. Yeah, I'm going to keep these two out, I think. Okay, that's enough colors. That's probably too many colors, probably more than I need. All right, let me set my inks aside. So, like I said, if you're here, let me know you're here. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and a subscribe on YouTube if you haven't, because this is all new, but it's all good. Okay, so Katie Prute's method is she will smush the inks onto the acrylic block and then give them a spritz with water and then smush them onto the paper. Really easy technique. I've used this technique with liquid watercolors before to create backgrounds, and I like that because I feel like you have more control with where your color is going. This paper is the Elizabeth Craft Smooth Finish cardstock. That is this. This is from Michelle. I don't know if she still has that. I keep meaning to ask her about that, and I keep forgetting. Okay, so I'm going to start light with dried marigolds. Just smushing it on there, right? And then I'm going to give this a spray, and then I'm just kind of going to smush on my block right onto my paper like that. So you do get great control of like where you want the color to go, how far across you want the color to go, how dark or light you want it. Now I think I'm going to do, I can't decide between dried spice marmalade and rusty hinge. I'm gonna try spice marmalade because I think I really want to use like maybe some of these pretty orange rub-ons. So I'm gonna try and pump the color up a little bit. You know what I'm gonna do this time? Another great thing. I'm gonna use a small block this time and just get smaller areas. So, and you know, the other thing that you can do too is if I have my, give me one sec, I need my my handle here. You can use this if you use the, and you can do this too on your block. You probably get a little less color, but if that's what you're going for, the lighter color, then you're good. But I'm going to give this a little smush on here and spray. Okay, something weird is going on with my my spritzer. When I sprayed it, the water just kept coming out. That was weird. Little noisy. Sorry about that because I'm on my glass block here. Now, there is a step that I see done often with. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for joining. I've seen Katie Petite do this. I watch a lot of junk journal how tos or reels or videos, whatever the kids are calling them these days. Because junk journalists do a lot of mixed media, so I love to watch that. And one thing that I see them do a lot is once their ink is smushed and they've got all the colors, they will take white paint with a brayer and roll white paint over it. Now, honestly, I mean, it always looks beautiful. It never not looks beautiful. But I love bright color. Okay, guys, this is so weird. Every time I squeeze my sprayer, I squeeze it. I don't know if you guys can see that, and it keeps going. I don't know what's happening. That's so weird. Um, Anywho, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that white step because I want my colors bright. I want it to pop. Okay. So I'm gonna try putting a little green in here. We'll see how it goes. If it looks terrible, then we'll toss it and start over. I'm gonna dry this first. Grab some tweezers. I'd like to not burn my fingers this morning. So, not to sound like a broken record, but I do really love the control that you get when you apply color this way with the block because the mobility you have with it. You can drag it across the paper, you can blot it, and you get more like splatters if you blot it. Maybe we'll try that with the green just to do something a little bit different. Um, you can spin your block, it's up to you, but I like that aspect of it. I'm gonna go heat this a little bit more because that bottom part is still very damp. Okay. And again, this paper, I love this paper so much for mixed media. I love the way it holds the pigment, everything. Okay, just give me one sec. I just need somebody is asking for the link, so just bear with me for a sec. Okay. All right. There we go. Sorry. I hit the wrong thing and my computer went to sleep. Okay. So I'm gonna bring some green in, and I'm definitely starting with bundled sage because I don't want to go too dark because I'm a little nervous. So I'm gonna smush this on and let me put this down because my spray bottle is now working very weirdly. I don't know what's happening. I wonder if there's like a way that this changes. Oh, you know what? Let's try that. Oh gosh, nope, that's not it. I thought maybe there was like somehow to like change it so that it doesn't do that, but I'm not seeing it. Um, and also, I'm going to do this with my finger and like blot that color around because why not, right? All right, so I think that's a little bit more pigment than I actually wanted. So see, again, I'm just going to drip some of that off, and I'm going to do just little spots like that and bring that green in. I like that. right? What do you guys think? I'm going to actually do the darker color because I feel a little bit more confident now. So let's bring this up so you guys can get a peek at what we got going on here. And let's bring the darker green in. I'm going to try and be very conservative with this as best as I can because I don't want it. I'm really loving this so far, so I don't want it to get too crazy. Okay, so dripping a little bit off my block. And, ooh, all right, we'll go right here. Ooh, yeah, see, I knew that was going to get pretty dark. You know, the other option too is to, blot it off on your glass mat or blot it off on your, what do you call it, cloth there. So I think I need something. Well, you know what? I guess I don't really have to worry about the middle because as per our sketch, we have that big element in the middle that's going to have the sentiment on it. So I'm not going to worry about that right there in the middle. But so far, I like this. I like what we got going on here. What does everybody think so far? Looks pretty cool, right? So I'm thinking about, I want some light, some kind of light image in the background. So I want to pull a stencil next with one of the pale green, and I think I want something floral. So we'll see. Hey, I'm on YouTube. Lily just popped in. Yeah, this is the first live on YouTube. Pretty cool, right? Say hi to everybody.
Yeah, hi everybody.
I'm looking for a good stencil on my background to add to my background here. I had this really cool, long, skinny, narrow stencil. Have you seen that by any chance? It looked like it was over here. It looked like it had like coffee splatters on it. Scooch over for a sec. I'm gonna take. Oh, here it is. That's what I was looking for. Although I think I just changed my mind. I haven't used this yet, and I like this for the writing and everything. But I think I want something more organic for this. So I'm gonna look for some kind of leaves or something like that. So bear with me. Oh, you know what? This is a good one. A couple of years ago, Tisa had done this really awesome mixed media journal type class, and this was one of the stencils that came with the class. So this is cool. This is like these leaves and stuff is kind of exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna have to move our pretty washi tapes out of the way. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm like really just gonna. It would be very difficult to mask all the stuff off. So, and I just kind of want those leaves. So I'm gonna do this, but the only thing I want to make sure of is I don't want a straight edge when I'm inking. So I'm gonna put a piece of tape there to make sure that that doesn't happen. And I don't want it on the edge of my leaves either. So I'm going to do that. Move up a little bit so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to do bundled sage because I want to keep it light. I really just want those leaves. So that's all I'm really concerning myself with. Okay. Put this off. Perfect. So I just got like that faint leaf in the background. And I'll try this one. And that one coming off the edge like that. You know what? I just want to move that so that it's actually like off the edge. This is really a stencil that's probably works a little better if you use pixie spray when you have pieces like this. So I'm just going to go in that direction so that they don't lift. Okay. There we go. That's looking pretty cool. So I think I'm going to be daring and bring in one of our orange colors. Let's see. I think I'm going to stick with the dried marigolds. Keep it on the muted colors because I do want to try and incorporate some rub-ons, which I think would be cool. Let's see. I'm just going to get like very lightly. Put that there so I don't get any straight edges. Thanks, Eileen. Kind of just playing and experimenting and hoping for the best. We didn't get too much of that butterfly, but that's okay. There's like a faint outline, but I'm okay with that because, like I said, I really want to. Let's try this. I really want to do some rub-ons on this, and I'm gonna have to cut this down for the sketch. Okay. All right. Let's see. We can always go back and add more. Let's start trimming it because now I've got to decide what I'm going to use for up here. I did grab these. These are some border dies that Michelle sold a while back. And I just realized that I was cropping with friends last weekend and haven't unpacked. Can you do me a favor and look in that bag? The little die cut machine that I leave on my desk. Can you see if it's in there? So I'm not sure what color, if I should do like, and you guys don't always bring black into things a lot, but I don't think I'm going to do that this time. So I'm wondering if I should pull like colored cardstock. I really would like the green, like the bundled sage. I think that would look really pretty. Thank you. So maybe what I'll do is I'll cut some white cardstock and then I'll ink it. So let's do that. Put that here. I have to grab some more cardstock, so give me a sec. I thought I grabbed more. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I just realized I never unpacked my paper trimmers either. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm going to just cut this in half so it fits through the machine. Four. All right, we don't know exact. All right, so I've stripped. So let's cut our borders and then we'll ink them. So this on the back shows, I'm going to just go with these loops because I don't really want anything too crazy. Okay, background's a little crazy. And I just got to grab my plates. Okay. So let's see if this is going to work or if I have to go to the big machine. This should be okay, I think. Sorry, I just needed to. I need an extra hand is what I need. There we go. Hopefully this went through. I've been having a little bit of trouble with this. Is this going to be wide? Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Scissors. So this is kind of cool because you can then cut it as deep as you want this way. So that'll be one. Let me cut another one for the bottom to follow the sketch. And the other piece of paper that I had just disappeared. Okay, I'm having a live blind, as we often call it. Did anyone see where the other piece went? Live blindness is real, people, and it happens often. It's like everything is so close, and you don't even see it when it's right in front of you. Yeah, I lost it. It'll show up literally as soon as the live is over. Like, all right, let me cut. That was the last piece of this cardstock that I had cut. So bear with me. Let me cut some more. If anybody sees it right in front of me, let me know. That one slipped away real fast. I always tribute that saying to my friend Shannon way back. She would call it live blind because something would just all of a sudden go missing. And then it always is. It's always right in front of you. Okay. I'm going to just cut a strip. Maybe it'll show up. Maybe it won't. All right. And now I know I dropped one on the floor. That's okay. I'm going to put this in there like that. This is probably better on the bigger machine, but this works for what I need it to, right? I like keeping this little guy at my desk. Okay. Cut this one a little crooked, but that's okay. It's all good. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to start inking these. And probably when I ink, a lot of pieces will fall out, hopefully, right? And I'm going with bundled sage because I think that will look nice. Let me do this one. This one is very crooked. I'm going to have to be careful when I cut this. All right. And we got to pop all these pieces out. I used to have one of those brushes, but I don't know what I did with it. It was like a very stiff, I think it's from Stampin' Up. A very stiff brush, and you put it over a piece of foam, and then you just kind of rolled it and it pushed all these things out. Oh, those did not cut through all the way. Oh, that's annoying. Bummer. Let's see if I can just wiggle those out. Don't want to rip this, but yeah, that one's not cut. So let me get an X-Acto and then give this a little help. There we go. Okay. Okay. All right, and I'm going to just give this another smush with the ink tool because there might be some white when I pull the pieces out. So this is going to look pretty on there. I like that. Okay. And let's get this one. Poke all those through. This little die cut machine I've had for a very long time. It sits on my desk. It's kind of ideal for a card maker, I think, because it's just convenient. Also, it's good to bring to crops. But I've had it for, oh my gosh, I don't know, forever, probably 10 years or more. And I think I'm starting to have to use shims with it. I'm guessing that just happens over time. Hey, girl, hey. I'm going to say hi to my friend Liz. I think this is probably the first time that she's joined me for a live. So normally we're in our private My Little Scrapbook Store group, but since Facebook is being a dope and deleting all videos after 30 days, we are now doing stuff on YouTube and just posting the links in the group, which is kind of cool because I feel like more people can watch it because, like, I remember some family members like trying to check it out and couldn't get on because they weren't in the group, and and plus it'll work the opposite way. It'll bring more people to our fun crafting group, right? This one is being a little bit of a bugger, but we're good. We're good. Okay, so there's our mixed media background that we made. This is just dump this. Crafter math is in full effect, and we're not even done, but that's typical. Let me just knock the camera over while I'm doing that. Okay, so we've got our pieces. Here's our sketch. I'm going to trim this down a little bit for that part, and then this is going to be the border at the top and the bottom. And then I really want to get some rub-ons in there because I think that'll look really cool. So I'm going to grab a card base. Making sure I don't have ink on my fingers, which I think I do. Okay, so there's a card base. And I'm going to put this back under here. Okay. And let's trim this down a bit. So our card width is 4 1/4. I'm just going to trim it an inch off to start, and we'll see how that looks. I think I'm going to go on this side. Oh, here they come. Nobody honored my request of keep the door shut and don't let the dogs down. Nope, I'm going less than an inch. I'm going to start with 1/2 inch because an inch looks like it's too much. Okay. And of course I was wrong. We'll go a little bit more. Just going like little by little. I'm going to do another 1/4 inch. Okay. And then we got these at the top and the bottom. That looks pretty cool. Right, let's work on trimming these up because, I did these a little wonky. I probably should start with this one first. I might have to go back and ink some more. You know what? No, I got a better idea. Let's use the X-Acto blade because we'll get a better cut on that. That looks pretty straight or straight enough. That's going to get bumped right to the top of the card. Yeah, I think that'll be good. So I want to just get the same on my other piece. So I'm going to do this to line up my ruler. Excuse me. Okay. Still not sure what I'm doing with my sentiment in the middle. Okay, so with that, I think that's really pretty. Okay. All right, what's next? Our sentiment? Let's figure that one out. I think I want to use this. This is the Kingfisher collection from Crafter's Companion. I like that elegant, like, thanks, Liz. Birthday wishes. I like that. Okay. So the shape in the middle is like this. We've got this banner with the sentiment on it, which this is not really going to fit on a banner. So we've got to kind of do some shapes. So let me grab a die and see what we've got. I know I've got some fun shapes. Yeah, I think this might look cool. One of these shapes. Yeah, perfect. I think this one will do it, right? That's kind of got that same organic feel to the card. Yeah, we'll be able to get that on there. Now the big question, what are we going to do? Are we going to do white and then stamp it in like orange or the green? It's kind of what I'm leaning towards. Sorry, I needed a sip of coffee. So let's try that. We'll do this stamp or this die. Get this bad guy out again. Okay, I cut more paper before and now I can't find any of it. How is that possible? Okay, one of them's on the floor. I'm gonna grab it. Ay. Okay, I get my little plates. You guys are very quiet. Usually when we're on Facebook, there's a lot of chatter going on. Everybody's really quiet this morning. Hopefully people are crafting and having fun and doing good stuff. And we'll just watch the replay. Hopefully this one wants to cut. Let's see. Perfect. The problem is that you have to be logged in with a YouTube account. Oh, Jessica, I didn't know that. Did not know that. Hi, Kathy. Kathy's still here. So we're trying to work out yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me get my Misty. And what did we say? Birthday wishes, right? Now, I don't usually stamp with oxide inks. I rarely ever do. But in this case, I'm making an exception because I don't want to do black because we don't have any black in there. How are we on time? Okay, good. We got like about 15 minutes because I've got another idea I wanted to try. Okay, and I'm definitely, so I want to go with rustic. Well, yeah, I think I'm going to do, you know what? Let's try bundled sage and see how it goes. Oh, there's a little heart stamp on there. I don't know where that's from. I'll have to look back and see what one of the last lives was that I did, where that might have come from. All right, let's try this. I have a feeling that's in the way. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. I'm okay with that. It's my first watch, so I don't know the etiquette. Eileen says she's still here too. Aw, thanks, guys. Well, it's kind of quiet over here. Usually we have Lily um, around and hanging out and chit chatting, but she's on a mission today because I walked into her room and her laundry was piled so high up that I was like, "Girl, if this laundry is not done at Sunday Sunday night," I said, "Your phone. I'm taking your phone." So she is like crazy laundry girl right now. Jessica, I am not joking. I'm 5 feet. I turned and looked, and it was literally almost up to my shoulder. Like it was higher than her dresser. I was like, girl, no. I'm not having this. So I said, that's it. That's what you're doing. Although we are going to go to the dollar store after this because why not? We need to pick up a few things. So dollar store and laundry is pretty much what's in store for her this weekend. All right. So now I'm going to pull those rub on. Let me just make sure this is dry. Good here. Okay. I like where this is going. This is going to be in the center. That's pretty. But I want to get some rub on. So let's see. I really kind of wanted something peeking out from behind to just cut into that white. So I think I am going to cut a little bit more off this side. Just to give me a little bit more room to play there. And let's see. I don't want anything too bold because we kind of kept this very muted. I don't want to go too crazy. I think I used up a lot of the splatters. Use them all up? Oh, here we go. Yeah, those are just not in the right color zone for us. Hello, Holly. One of the dogs joined us. The calm girl, not my psycho moose dog, who I have nicknamed Moosifer because, well, for obvious reasons. Okay. Let me find the green. I'm sorry, I'm like still not hitting on exactly what I want. Where's all my green? Okay, did I use it all? Is that really it? I must have used a lot of the green. It's all right. We'll make something work here. Or we'll just make a big mess. Either way is fine. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. Cut that off because it's kind of dark for what we're doing. And then I am going to go. Let's see. Let's just do this. Okay. I want all this. It's too dark anyway. All right. So let's start over here. Just want to make sure that I'm not going to have like a gap sticking out or anything like that. Actually, you know what? Okay. Make sure my card's open in the right way. That would stink, huh? No, Jessica, I can't. I can't with all the laundry. And I told her, I'm like, if you bring it up, I'll help you fold, but come on, girl, get it together. All right. So, lesson learned today is never do a lot until you've unpacked from a crop because my stuff is everywhere. All right. There's that. So that is poking out there. Looks kind of cool. And then we'll do a little bit down here. Okay. So Jessica, is there a way, I don't know if you're still here, but is there a way to like re like from YouTube to Facebook, or is that not a thing? Or do you need like special software for that? I don't know. So one other thing I want to do is that I want some green there. Yeah, and this definitely needs a layer. I can't. I know people like make their cards right on the card base all the time, but can't do it. I need a layer in there. It's just not going to look right to me. Um, so 3 1/4. I'm going to cut 3 1/2, and we'll see how that looks. I'm going to go a little more than 3 1/2. Oh, too much. Should have stuck with my first instinct. So like, I don't know. Is there a way that certain people have to be signed in to YouTube? Like I know teams use like StreamYard, I think. So I was just wondering like if it's possible to so that people can view the YouTube stream on Facebook without having to go to YouTube and sign in. I don't know if that's a thing. Pretty sure I lost the birthday sentiment in this pile of a mess here. I think to use StreamYard. Yeah, I think so too. Because I've gone live with her and she's used it like when we have more than one person going live. But I just don't know how it works as far as like I don't know. I think it like puts it everywhere, but I'm not totally sure. All right, so I'm gonna glue this on to our layer here. Okay. All right. This is going to go on here. I'm going to try to locate our birthday sentiment. Oh boy, I should have paid closer attention to where that was going. Oh, here it is. Up here with our layers. Do want butterflies. We need the butterflies. So let me grab those. And there's another few here. I think these light colored butterflies are going to be over here. So I'm going to cut those out. There. And get that one. Okay. So that's okay. Just like little bits peeking out of the side just to break up that white. It was too bold against this like wishy-washy background. Alright, get this centered on there. I'm not too worried about what's happening at the top and bottom edges because the border is going to cover that. So Jessica, I was actually thinking about um and forgive me because I can't remember. I think it's Katie that does the graphic stuff. Um, I am been in a few graphic design classes at the high school, and there's like hardly any girls in them. And I asked the teacher. I was like, what's up with that? Like, why is there no girls? And he kind of blamed it on the guidance counselors. And he said, it's often scheduling, but I called BS on that one. And I thought, that's very interesting. And I wonder if girls are like intimidated. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that other than like I just wish there was a way to get more girls into computer graphics because there's a great program at the school. And well, yeah, I mean it's computer graphics that they teach at the school. So I guess yeah, it's graphic design because I don't think they get into any motion graphics, but I'm not totally sure because this is my first year there. Um, I don't think that they do, but again, not entirely sure. I'm gonna have to do some trimming on this. And also, just as another thought, these borders probably would have looked really nice popped off, um, but this would have been probably a pain. I could have put foam adhesive up here, but that's okay. Depends on where they put that in the college. Like Katie's at NYU for video games was actually in the College of the Arts, so she had more women. You know what? That is an interesting point because like when I was in college, graphic design was like had nothing to do with IT or motion graphics or anything like that. Now I feel like there's much more crossover. Yeah, it absolutely does. It absolutely makes a difference. But I'm like, we're talking about high school here, and I feel like it's not even putting it in the girls' heads that this is something for them too. Okay. All right. It is 11 o'clock, and I know we usually don't go over an hour. I am almost done. I'm going to finish, but I know people have lives to get to. So if anybody needs to duck out, please feel free. Um, I'm almost done here. I'm just going to put the sentiment on and the butterflies, and then probably add some gems to it. Okay, I'm gonna snip a little bit hanging out the bottom. That'd be better if we do that on the paper trim. Okay, this is a problem I'm having, crafters. I need help. I keep getting the back of my cards dirty. Whenever I do these kind of like mixed media cards, I always end up with the back of my cards dirty. I guess I forget and I put it down. Oh, I had made a basketball card for Lily's coach. And it was so cute. Like I made this little basketball player, and I colored it like in her jersey color and with her purple sneakers. And it was really cute because the coach even noticed. He's like, "Oh my god, it's Lily." But I'm like, "Lil, write the card out." She's like, "Mom, the back of the card's all dirty." Yeah, it totally was. Split these two up. I almost clipped that butterfly's wing. I almost did. That's gonna go there. Okay. It really sounds like one of my children is like, I don't know what's happening upstairs. Okay, Elizabeth wants to know what glue. Elizabeth, that's funny. I'm just kidding. Um, this glue that is in here. So this is the I think I have a feeling you're asking more about like the tool that I'm using maybe. Um, so this is the glue press. This is its little stand. This is the magical tool that I never wanted, but my dear friend Donna wanted one. So I bought it for her birthday 2 years ago. And then she bought me one because she's like, trust me, you're going to want this. And she was right. I use it on my scrapbook pages. I don't use anything else other than this because it's so, so easy. Always cut a piece of another paper and put it on the back. Oh, that's a good idea, Eileen. So this bottle pops out and you refill it. What I have in here is barely art glue. That's the only glue that I use. So that's what I refill. It comes with Nuvo glue, and these are just brands. Um, but I always use barely art glue. But this is the glue press from my sweet petunia. I love that thing. It's like the best invention ever. Okay, one more butterfly. Oh, I love that. That was like the color that we needed. And then you know what the last thing is going to be. Everybody knows what has to go on my cards. Okay, and I apologize because I'm not used to the YouTube format. This is my first time on YouTube Live, so I think I got a little bit lost with the comments. So sorry about that. Okay, and I'm gonna pop my sentiment. There we go. Holy moly, it's a mess in here. And then so here's where my big dilemma always happens. Do I put gold bling? Do I put something like iridescent on it? This would have looked pretty too with some like die cut leaves coming out of it, right? I should have done that. That would have looked really pretty. You know what? I know I have that. Hold on. Hold on. This, right? Some of those leaves, that would have looked so pretty. All right, I might have to go back and add that. I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna keep going. I know we're like over time, so I will not be offended if you duck out, but I just decided that I gotta do this, right? Yeah, look at these. I forgot about this. Okay, let's see. I wonder though if these little ones, they're not on the die, are they? It's only the big one. Oh, they go on the big one, don't they? I'm a little confused with this right here. Was this like 3 layers? Jessica, do you remember how these work? Was it supposed to be like 3 stamped layers? Because there's like this one big guy and all right, well anyway, let me go get a piece of paper. Let's just get some leaves. I really only need like 2. Let me grab paper and let's see what we got. I'm like running out of room to work here. There's so much stuff around. Okay. There needs some cleaner. Okay. I know I used it. I guess it's been a while, but it almost looks like there's like three layers, or no, I'm probably looking at it completely wrong. I'm sure that I am. I'll have to watch a video on that. But point being, I only want to get a few leaves just to put on here. So I'm gonna do this big. Oop, now they're all falling off. Oh, the splatters are cool too. Let's do this. Let's start with that. Okay. Let's see what we got. And all right, I have an idea for this. Get my bundled sage. Okay, and then I'm gonna take some rustic wilderness on my ink. I'm gonna use my little blender here. Get some ink on there. Do that. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Now I need outline. Holy mess. Holy mess. Crazy mess. Clean this. Well, I told Lily we'd go to the dollar store after the live. Give more time to do her laundry. Okay, and I'm grabbing this outline stamp. This goes over. Uh-oh. That's not fitting. And I just realized, I guess some of those, no. That's it. Okay. I'm definitely going to have to go to the big die machine for this one, though. Okay, so that fits over like that. This one I'm going to use Rustic Wilderness because it's like just a thin outline. Okay, perfect. And cut this. Give me a second. I'm going to go over to the big machine. Here's the die cut. This. So I'm going to go put these leaves out and add some of them to the card. Add some ring, and then finally roll. So for the friends that are still hanging out, we actually did a really cool project. She wanted to make a frame, and we die cutted. I forgot if we used like a soda can. Liz, if you're still here, what did we use for that? We used alcohol inks and die cut. She die cut like trees, and then used alcohol inks on. We die cut it with metal. I'm pretty sure we used a soda can. It came out really cool, really cool project. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I just needed a little something extra. So I'm just gonna trim these off. Aw, Jessica. All right. I don't know where I'm going with these. Let's try to get this little one. right, I think I had like bigger hopes for these leaves. I don't know. What are you guys thinking about the leaves? I was like, I got so excited for this. But now I'm like, not. You know what? Where is? Let me do this. Let's get this a little bit. Add a little more color on that. Beer can. That's right. It was for her. It was for the anniversary card. Didn't we make a frame? And like, didn't we put some of the like die cut images on the frame? Or am I totally just remembering that wrong? Making stuff up. I know, Kathy. It's okay. You're not a party pooper. I got so excited for those leaves, and now I don't really like them either. And now I'm wondering if it would be better if I would have used like the laser cut butterflies. Then would the leaves have looked better? But I don't want to overdo it now because those other butterflies, like, see, oh, that might look cool. Oh, I think I like that. Look at that. And then let's see if I bear with me for a sec. I'm looking for like a small. These laser cuts scare me because they go everywhere. I'm afraid I'm gonna like lose. All right, let's. Oh, there's not like a lot of yellow. Oh, here. Let's use this one. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Oh, I think I really like that. This one you really could be a little bit smaller, but I'm not mailing this. This is going to be like hand delivered. So you guys, oh yeah, look at that. Doesn't that look cool? Okay, now do we like the leaves? If I or do we still hate the leaves? No, the leaves are not working. I think I need to abandon them. I wish I had some leaf die cuts, but I have another idea. We can add another. Still hate the leaves, right? Love the butterflies. Okay, the butterflies, I'm doing them down. They're going down. We're sure about these. I'm just bending them a little bit so they stick off a bit. Just put a little. Yeah, I like that. I like the butterflies popping off. And then maybe we'll just do like one more big butterfly. There's a lot of green guy. Oh, what is this guy? I don't even know. He's like a, I don't know what he is. Is he a moth or something? Let's see. Green might not work, but I don't even know the right way this guy goes. I think that's not going to work. I think we need more color. Let's look at this one. I think this one's going to be too big. It's also the same as that, right? Is that? I think that's too big now. Right, I'm not ready to give up yet. Not ready. Just hang on. We've got some like cool mothy looking things. Some of these things are a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I was looking for one that's like folded in half, like when you kind of only see like half of it, and I thought I had one, but now I don't know where it went. Oh, here we go. This might be too dark though. Excuse me. And then I think we're just gonna add some bling. Not too big. That one was not too big. Because this is bothering me right here. Although I do know how I can fix that. So what do we think? That one, I don't love that one either. Okay, where's the one that Jessica said not too big? Oh, this one. Except the only thing about this is it's the exact same butterfly as that. I don't know if that bothers me. 4 is too many. What do you guys think? I think I kind of like that, and then I have an idea for hair. I'm gonna take this splatter stamp with bundled sage, and I'm just gonna do this. There we go. And that gives me some fill in there, so we don't have that big blank spot. And then we'll get some bling. All right, what are we thinking about this one up here in the corner, kind of overlapping our border? I'm going to grab my bling. He's okay, right? He's okay. All right, so Kathy, audience participation. Oh wait, this is, oh gosh, where did this guy come from? He just fell out of the package. Do we like that guy better? Or do we like the bigger one better? I know, I feel like everything I have is either too big or too small. I'm not finding exactly what I need. Okay, hold on. Here's another one we can try. How about that one? Kind of like that one better than the folded one. This is the folded one. I like that one better. I'll go with this one. Give this one a little bend. Whoops. Knocked my glue over. Oh, no. I just realized, oh, there's my pin. I was going to say, please don't tell me I lost my pin for my glue. I gotta put this back in before that disappears. Okay. Let's let that guy dry and add some bling. I'm kind of leaning towards gold. I do have some gold glitter or solid gold. What do you guys think? Gold glitter or solid gold? I think solid gold. I think gold glitter is just going to push it over the edge to being too busy. So let's go with solid gold. These wings to pop up. And then we're almost done. I'm just going to bling. Sorry that I went so over time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Okay. Okay. It's going to be my bling. Glue that down, and then we're done. And then I just have a huge mess to clean up. That's okay. Aw, thank you, Kathy. Okay, so this is my Katie Petite inspired card for the March 2025 sketch challenge, which is under there under my mat. I'm not even going to attempt to dig it out because things will go flying. There we are. Done on my very first YouTube live. Thank you for everybody who joined me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. I guess I'm going to make an attempt to build up my YouTube channel. I hope you guys will play along with the card challenge. Everything is posted in the My Little Scrapbook store. Sorry, I just totally drew a blank. My Little Scrapbook store Facebook group. There's an album for the challenge, and every month Amy and I are taking turns making card sketches. So I hope you'll play along and have a great weekend. It's a little yucky out. Good weekend to stay inside and craft. So thank you again for joining my first YouTube live. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys.